Hi everyone and welcome back. Today we are reviewing the 2009 Hanoverian Stallion, and this is one of my favorite models when I was a little bit older, like when I was 10 years old. And it was because he looked so much like every horse I'd ever seen. He's just a plain black or a smoky black colored horse, and to me he just looks very calm in the eyes, just very, like a very good horse. So let's take a look at him. So, as I said before, this is one of my favorite horses, and it wasn't because of his color. It was because his face looked very calm, very knowledgeable. I mean, if you look at his face, his neck is low, his eyes are kind of looking forward, just really calmly. He's looking at something, but he isn't like scared of something. The other thing was, I always thought his haunches looked a little bit like an old plow horse, but I have actually seen like Dutch warmbloods, and this one's a Hanoverian, but they're both warmblood types that have this very flat haunches here, and he looks a lot like them. Um, at least the ones I've seen. He doesn't have a very rounded haunches, which I always thought when I was younger was a little weird, and it still looks slightly weird, but I also like how it just gives him a unique looking haunches and body type. He's got a great neck. It's not very high set. It's pretty thick, but it goes well with the head, and it goes well with the pretty thick body this way, as in vertical. But he's got a pretty narrow body. It's not like really thick body going across his chest. He's got a pretty narrow chest for like a Hanoverian. He's got really narrow haunches. He's got pretty long legs, in my opinion. He's got a cute little face that's just almost Roman nose, but it isn't. So it's like really nice. I like how his conformation has the muscles on his neck here and down his legs down here, and then it defines the muscles here on his haunches. His tail's really cute. It's not super long, but it's just perfect. It goes down to the mid-cannon bone. His legs have great definition. I love how the cannon bones have like the shape and the tendons showing shape, and then his face has good definition and shape and just outlines. He's just a really cute or handsome, handsome boy. His color, as I said, it's not a very eye-catching color in my opinion. He's a black horse or a smoky black, or I may even call him a sun-bleached black with 4 white socks and a star. He has a darker mane and tail, and his mane goes on both sides of his neck, which I really like. Then again, I just really like when the mane goes on both sides of the neck on any of these horses. And his tail is dark and it runs down. It hits his hock back here. His forelock, he doesn't have much of a forelock, but then his little white star is just adorable on his face. Let's see if I can get that to show up better. There you go. It's just adorable. He's got a little bit darker on the muzzle, but it doesn't darken too much. It goes darker a little bit on the legs, so maybe you could call him a dark bay, but I'd still stick with the black. And then he's got great shading on his white socks. They start out white down near the feet, and then they just fade really well into the black of the knees. That is one of the things I've noticed on this model, is the socks will be different heights depending on which model you have. I've seen socks like this front right sock go up to the knee on some of the models, and then mine stays down around the bottom of the leg. So that would be something that would have some variations in this model. I'm sure the shading across the body would have a little bit of variations, and I'm sure the placement of the star would too. But he's a really great model. He's definitely one of my favorites structural wise and just face wise because his eyes just look so calm and filled with wisdom. He was always, when I played with him with all my Schleich, he was always the very calm, very good lesson horse that the girls rode. So he just looks perfect as that. He is a stallion. He's not a gelding. He is definitely a stallion. And I think this is just a great overall model. Thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe below. See ya.